Yes, family, good morning. I hope we're all doing very well. Sorry for my time off, guys. I have been on post-operation, so I'm on some very strong meds, so I'm not really doing too much on these charts. But looking at this, I just want to show you, because obviously education is super important as well, guys. Obviously learning and taking trades is all well and good, but I want you to know exactly why we do this. And just looking at this market right now, there are some nice setups. I just want to run through this setup with you, okay? A lot of you don't know what harmonics is. So harmonics are basically algorithms what go through basically the chart. Okay, and right now, straight away I look at this market and we have a butterfly harmonic. Okay, so the rule is once you see this and it's completed, okay, the rule is that from area D you normally sell off to the 38% or either to the 50%. Okay, so if we grab the Fibonacci out, and if we run it from area C to area D, or the highest point, and we get rid of the harmonic, okay, we have fallen into the golden pocket, okay, which is perfect. That's a nice trade. So that's expected to go from this area. We're expected to fall that. Okay, what we do have as well is this trend line here. We have a trend line running through. Okay, so that's caught us nicely. So now what I do is basically look for reversal, and I'm very interested in this area particularly. All right, I'm looking at this area there in the red box. Right, so what I want to do is that my pattern is there. So once you see this bowl, okay, form, ideally we're looking at this area here, okay. But first of all, I want this area to fall again into that 618%. So again, if we grab our Fibonacci out and we go from the low we've pushed off from and we go to the high, we have fallen into the golden pocket. Okay, so that is confirmation one. That's my first confirmation. Now what do I do? Okay, I now go into the market a lot closer and I'm looking for this area here. Okay, and this is basically a cup and the handle. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. And for us to know where this goes, okay, ideally these wicks we don't go off there because they're more just wiki areas and not proper price action. So we go from the basically the structure. So we take that up to the high and we wait again for the 618% to get basically nabbed. We did obviously see it here. This is why I entered a bit early, and then obviously had a stop loss under the 618%. And unfortunately, guys, it is literally just nabbed us out. Obviously on the futures, I'm still in on the futures account. But that is basically the setup there. Okay, and if you manage to obviously see that, again, obviously we entered there, but the perfect entry, obviously, if we just waited a little bit longer, would have been there. Okay, and then once you obviously get that, then you can see where we can obviously run and take that. Okay, that's why I had a stop loss very tight. Ideally, I probably should have run it like 35 pips, as I've said to you guys, for the spreads. But we did run a 30 pip, and I believe some of you just got nicked out by 2 pips, which is very unfortunate. So obviously take profit is at 3,400, which is at the top of this trend line. But I do expect this to break, okay? Because if we zoom out on a higher time frame, which we are now, and we basically actually, I don't need to get rid of everything, but what we can do is obviously keep that top trend line, and we can obviously draw a second one in. Okay, and our second one is going to be looking something like that. If I change the colours of these, we'll be able to see the channel a lot easier. Let's go red, and we'll change that to red as well. Okay, there's a thing called Elliott wave, and basically an Elliott wave pattern works like this. Where are you? There. Okay, so we're looking at impulsive waves. So we're coming into the channel. So that's our first wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that is an Elliott wave. And basically the idea with Elliott wave is on the 5th wave, we absolutely annihilate and break structure and then continue with this. Okay, and basically what we're looking at here is a bull flag. Okay, this is the pole, and then this is the flag going up. And we've got the Elliott wave going in 5s. So this is looking very bullish to me. So ideally what we need to be looking at now, obviously getting in a trade, we don't want to be doing that just yet. So ideally we want to see a break of structure of this top trend and getting in the market at that circle. Okay, and ideally we want to be following price up and it coming and retracing into that area, and then we get that continuation push. All right, guys. But yeah, hopefully you're all good. Stay safe and trade safe, guys. Any questions, and again, just pop up to the admin, all right?